Good morning everyone. Today we see how to create Google Forms. So maybe quiz in Google Forms also. So all the details we see with the Google Forms today. So at the start, so please open your email with that new tab, and in Google search give Google Forms. So once you given Google Forms, the first you will get Google Forms free online service for personal use. Open that. So here go to Google Forms. So you can see here with your email, so what are the Google Forms you have created till now will be here only. Okay, so I will take a new one, blank Google Form. So this is how it looks. So you can here give the title, whatever you need. Sample I am giving. So you can type any kind of questions here. So maybe you are taking the details of the students and you want to do a survey or a feedback, whatever it is. So for that you need to type questions also. First, for all those things you have to take the details of the students. Okay, so name of the student, and also next what you want. So you just go through here. So the options are there. What kind of answer usually the student will give. So name of the student is a short answer. You select that short answer question, and it is a required area. So it is compulsory he has to fill, means you just activate this one. And you can copy the same question, duplicate the question, or copy the same question, or you can delete this question. And few more options you can get is, if you need to add a description, you just add, or like that you can add. So or you go to this here plus mark and press plus. So to add one more question, new question. So maybe name of the student, then I will add gender, for example. So here gender, it is a optional again, so you have to choose what kind of answer you need to have. So I will just go for this one option. So will be, you can add here male, female, prefer not to say, like that. So 3 options I have added. So it is a compulsory required question, so just add it. So next will be whatever you need, means for example next question will be. So after that, so you need to multiple choice question or quiz or whatever you are doing it. So just go for what kind of questions, it depends on these things. Okay, so if you are giving a questions of multiple choice, you choose this one, or checkbox, means if you have more than one answers. For example, checkboxes where I can use is, so for example, so what are the ICT tools you are using? So you are using. So here you can give more than one answer you can have. So therefore option will be give checkbox. So options maybe Google Forms, Google Classroom any other like that. Okay, so video for video recording also OBS, open broadcasting system, and also maybe platforms like Edmodo, Piazza, etc. So like that you can give on giving the options, so student can check, so whatever the options he needed. So I am giving just 4 here anyway, so you can tick whichever applicable to you. If you are using Google Forms and Google Classroom, OBS and Edmodo all, you check all the boxes like that. So check boxes you can use. Similarly, next options will be like, so short answer we have seen. Paragraph answer you can see means if you give an address, so it will be like more than 1 or 2 lines. So for that you can use paragraph. So multiple choice we have already told. So check boxes you drop down. Okay, so maybe date of birth if I give, or yeah, date of birth give, or year of birth, like that. If you have a question like that, so you can have a that drop down. Year of birth, so option, so you can have options, more options. Okay, I will give on 5 options, maybe you can add how much you want. (1990, 91, 1990). Okay, 22. You keep on adding. You can add how much you need, so you can keep on adding. So there you will get drop down questions, so you can choose any one of the thing. So that is how drop down will be used. And also you can go for linear scale. Linear scale means you can actually grade from 1 to 5. So for example, I am giving the option as I will take any one of the question means is syllabus creating interest in you? So very good, good, average, acceptable, poor, something like that you want to create. So you can go and create here. Is syllabus creating interest in you? This is the linear scale, 1 to 5 you have label. So label is an optional thing. You can label. 1 is means poor, 5 is means very good. Two means acceptable, 3 means average, 4 means good, and 5 means very good. So 1 means poor. So that is what I have. It is an option, as I said. If you have compulsory answer of a question, you just select required. So it is an no need to answer. The student or anybody can take an maybe he may answer, he may not answer. So in that case, you want every question to be answered. So then click required. So you may not, you want to give an option for the students. They may answer means they can have an option. So they can answer or they may not. Ready to answer means you can give an option for that. So if it is not required. So in this case, he may not answer this question. So he is not ready to answer means he can leave the question. But if you select it as required, then he has to answer that question. So he won't be having any option. So therefore he has to answer. If you select this as means not compulsory, so he can skip this question. So next again we can see how Linux can multiple choice grid. Multiple choice grid is as I said, multiple choice grid you can have like this. So generally I will want to know about some options, that is so I want to know about Google Docs full. So which Google tool you want to know more about. So for example, first one I will go with Google Forms, Google Classroom, Google Slides, and Google Docs, etc. So here optional will be in the form of a column. Answers has to be first column either yes, and second column I need only no. That much is enough for me. So I'll fix that much only, and require a response in each row I want. So I create like this. So the question looks like this. Which Google tool you want to know more about? So Google Form, you either yes or no. Google Classroom, yes or no, like that. So whichever you need, you can click and go for it. So similarly, next checkbox grid is, so you can click more than one option. So if you want to click more than one option, if you have that kind of a choice, you can go for checkbox grid. It's similar to multiple choice grid, but here you can have more than one options you can click. So that is the only thing. So the, for example, first that one in for example, checkbox grid. What are the factors you look into while purchasing mobile? So I will give the mobiles, iPhone, and also Samsung. So I will example. So what do you look for? Pricing, battery backup, and also maybe storage, and also camera, etc. So like that you can add. So you can see now how it looks. So what are the factors you look into while purchasing mobile? So if you are purchasing iPhone, what are the things you look for? You can click pricing, battery backup, storage, camera, all four, or any of the choice. And Samsung, again you want to buy Samsung because of pricing, because it is much more lesser price than iPhone. So you can go for Samsung because of pricing. Or maybe it is good with the battery backup, or it is bad with the battery backup, you don't want to buy. Something like that. So you have a choice here. You can tick more than one means options. So like